Hi there, Sage Candidate here with Max King, the man, the myth, the legend, and I'm gonna ask Max a little bit about his background in running. We're up here at 8,000 feet in Vail, Colorado. We'll start off with your background a little bit. You're from Oregon originally?
Yeah.
Native Oregonian?
Not native, but almost. Since I was 6 years old, I lived up there, and so I've been there most of my life, and started running in about 7th grade, and ran all the way through high school at Crater High School down in Southern Oregon, and then went on to college and went to Cornell and ran there for 4 years, track and cross country, all through that time. So.
What were your track times in high school?
Oh, in high school?
Yeah.
Not that spectacular. I was in 9:01 in 3K, not 2 mile, but 3K. 4:10 in the 1500, so not that impressive. I never made it to state, ironically enough. The first time I actually got to run at Hayward Field was for the national championships, the NCAA national championships in college, rather than high school. So that was kind of cool.
Well, I've never run at Hayward Field, so
it's
cool.
Cool.
Like Max, I'm also from Oregon, and I never made states in high school. But it's too bad they didn't have the steeplechase back then, because you could have tested that out.
That would have been nice, yeah.
Yeah.
And now most high school kids have a chance to actually do the steeplechase in high school, which is kind of cool, and gives them an opportunity to see what else is out there, another Olympic event. So, yeah, I wish we would have had that option as well.
Nice. So, but you were already better kind of at cross country in high school.
Definitely.
Would you say?
Yeah.
You felt you got.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I made it to state twice, or actually 3 times in cross country, and was 5th 1 year and 6th 1 year in Oregon.
Wow.
Which back then it wasn't real stacked, but it was pretty good.
So, why Cornell? Did they recruit you, or are you looking mainly at the academics? What attracted you?
A little more of the academics, but mostly what enticed me was a climbing wall on the brochure. So I was like, oh, sweet, they have an outdoor program. And so they had a climbing wall, and so I'm like, oh, yeah, I'll look into it. So
yeah.
I did, and then I was recruited by them a little bit. And wasn't sure if I was going to run in college, but decided to.
Nice. So Cornell's very rigorous academic program.
Yeah.
Knowing how well the engineering school was ranked there, and you went straight into chemical engineering basically as a freshman?
I just did chemical engineering all the way through, and I mean that was one of the hardest things I've ever done is be in school there. It was to the point where I couldn't really handle it. I wouldn't have been able to handle it if I didn't have running to kind of keep me grounded and keep me going. And so it was really tough for the first 3 years, and then senior year always gets a little bit easier. But it was not easy.
So as a side note, I just want to say, when I came into Cornell, unfortunately Max was already gone. He already graduated. What year?
02.
02. So I came in 04. But all the guys on the team, the upperclassmen, they told stories of Max. His legend still grows, I believe, in Ithaca.
I think it gets a little bigger every year.
Yeah, well, I found out that some of those rumors are actually true.
Some are true, and some of them have been embellished over the years a little bit.
There's been some crazy stories. I've heard of chasing deer through blackberry bushes in the woods of Ithaca.
Could have happened.
True. Could have happened.
Could have.
Running across the Monkey Bridge. It's a trail run out in the middle of nowhere, upstate New York, in the freezing cold of winter, when it was 5 degrees out in the snow, and you crossed the water, and you fell in the icy water.
Yeah.
That's true.
Almost got hypothermia that time. Yeah, that was painful.
And mind you, you're about 45 minutes away from campus and civilization, so you don't want to get hypothermia.
No, that was painful. And we kept running, and I barely made it back. I mean, everything from the waist down was completely numb.
See, I'm glad I confirmed that, because that's one of those legendary ones. They're like, you guys are wimps. We run on the roads in the winter in Ithaca. Max King ran on the trails in Ithaca through 2 feet of snow uphill.
I think there was like 2 feet of snow that day too.
-5. Was it?
It was cold. I don't know if it was -5, but it was pretty darn cold.
Well,
I mean, it's cold enough that the water of a running creek was frozen over.
And then
I tried to cross it, and I didn't quite make it. So
that's treacherous. And then, of course, the best story, the pinning of the bib. You decided to go shirtless.
It's cooler, right?
And you just had to pin his bib on, and you just stuck the pins right through your
Yeah,
your chest, the bare skin.
Not too bad.
And as you were running, blood was streaming out of.
That might be an embellishment on that one.
Oh,
a little bit, but yeah.
Well, I'd imagine because you're torquing back and forth, and it's
a little bit.
I mean, did you sterilize?
Streaming is kind of it's a bit much.
Well, there was blood.
Yeah.
Oh, put it that way. There was
bit.
blood on the bib. There was blood. There was 4 holes in his chest, and he was racing. So that's toughness right there. Pure.
I don't know. I didn't really feel that good.
Jump about 5 feet vertical. Say. How high is the steeple barrier? I can't do the steeple, so I don't know.
It's only 3 feet.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
5 feet might be a stretch. It's another one of those rumors.
Yeah, we can't let the rumors spread.
Yeah.
So, Max King, everybody.